What's up guys, it's your boy G. So today I'm going to bring you some behind the scenes of a prom shoot that I shot here in the Baton Rouge area. On this day, you'll see it was very windy outside, but we took some dope shots on this rooftop, and I'm going to get the intro ready, cue that up so we can jump right into it. Alright guys, so look, we're back to the video right now. So I was in the process of setting everything up right here. I'm using my Explorer 600 as my key light, as well as to my my camera right. At this point I'm using my I believe that's a flash .200, and right now with the C-stand that I'm using for my Explorer 600, I do have a boom arm on there. If you guys don't have a boom arm for your C-stand, I would highly advise that you invest in one of those. Those will help your lighting become more dynamic because you can angle your strobe in a variety of positions, up, down, side to side. It doesn't matter, you can do it all. So you can see right here that I'm getting to know the young man who is here for the prom session. The young lady, I've shot her, I can't tell you how many times over the years, so again, it's a pleasure to see these kids grow up. So the camera that I'm using today is my Sony AR3. The lens, I believe I first started out using the Sigma 50mm 1.4. I believe that's what I started out with. I always have my my stool with me because sometimes I need to stabilize my shot and I don't feel like bending over, and because if you bend over for too long, of course you might have back pain, but at the same time, unless you stable yourself, your body is moving. So I try to bring a stool with me so I can stabilize my shots. It just helps me, and yeah, so the overcast is great because we really didn't have to fight with exposing for light, if that makes any sense to you. So at this point, I'm just making sure that I have a nice balance, since the ambient is, of course, like what it is. As you can see right above the G-Wagon truck, over the roof of the truck, you can kind of see the that's actually our state capitol back there in the back. Yeah, so the rooftop was dope. I mean, I can't kid you, like the location is fire. Now the wind did help out as far as with the dress. The dress that the young lady had on had a long train, so we played around with that train too as well, which you can't see because I'm blocking it. Her mom is actually holding up the train and the wind is blowing the train. So yeah, like we got some really dope shots with that, y'all. I'm gonna add those shots in. I may add in the edited images. I may add in the images that weren't edited. Excuse me, tongue. It's a tongue twister, y'all. Edited. Excuse me. I'm gonna leave that in there too as well, just to show you guys it's real over here, But with that being said, whether the shot had been edited or not, I'm going to put it up there just so that you can get the full gist of what I envisioned as well as what I captured. Alright, so I took a couple shots. The shots that came out, they came out dope, y'all. I know I keep on saying it, but they really did. So at this point, I want to check my frame, and I also want to redirect the kids so that I can get another shot, or even if I do go back to that same shot, I have the proper positioning, so at that point I can frame, right? But okay, so now I just changed up the positioning, right? So I apologize for the camera view. I was solo dolo on this day, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was pressed for time, so I didn't have a lot of time to go and change up my camera angle, so I apologize to you guys for that. As you can see, I'm directing my client, and again, I'm standing in front of the shot, but I'll show you guys what I captured, and it came out super fire. It came out dope, y'all. I can't hold you on that one. But yeah, so Right now, I'm getting down on the ground. Of course, don't be afraid to get down. Change your vantage point. You don't want to have all of your shots from the same vantage point unless that's the look that you're going for or that's your style. You can do whatever you want to, but what I'm saying is, if you would like to get a variety of shots, a variety of looks, I would advise for you to go up, down, left, right, whatever you have to do in order to get the shot. So right now, the young man is helping the young lady place her train in the proper place, and as you can see, the wind is picking it up, and I'm talking about it's blowing properly, y'all, like it's going pretty good. Okay, so mom is holding the train again right now. She's helping out. I appreciate her for that, and you can see that wind is whipping, but that's helping us out. Due to the wind blowing as well as the rain that was on its way in, I chose not to use a softbox. I didn't want to bring a softbox out. I had it in my car, but I didn't want to bring it out due to the wind because I didn't have anybody out there to help me per se hold the box. And plus, it's just another distraction. Excuse me. Sometimes what happens is with the softbox in the wind, it'll blow left, it'll blow right, it'll knock your stand over. It's just a whole lot going on, so I just chose not to even deal with it. So I got the shot that I wanted. So at this point in time, we are changing the positioning of the kids again. So right now I'm putting my key light on the young man, and I'm using my secondary light, my backlight, as a rim light, just to put a little pop on the young lady. So I have them on one on each side of the vehicle, as you can see. All right, guys. Yeah, so right here I just changed the camera angle so you guys can get a better view of what I'm actually doing. Excuse me if I'm kind of repeating myself. I'm doing this in takes, because it's a pretty long video. Yeah, so basically we changed the camera angle. I put my stool down, but I realized at that point I will be blocking the camera view, so I moved the camera at this point in time. The young lady's hair is being addressed due to the wind blowing. As I previously stated, the Explorer 600 is my key light on the young man, and what I did is, since they are both on one side of the vehicle, and I do have two lights at this point, what I did was I'm using my rim light, I believe that's the Flashpoint 200. I'm using that light as a key light for the young lady. So right now she's getting everything positioned with her train. I'm talking to the young man's dad, and yeah, I'm just trying to get to know the clients. The young lady's mom, I know her. I've shot them a million times, but the young man, I didn't know him or his parents, so just out there, man, just politicking, building rapport. All right, so I changed the camera angle again because I got the shot and I need to put that shot in there that I captured so that you guys will be able to see it. All right, so I changed the camera view because they were standing right there by the camera. All right, so here we go. I'm off camera left. I'm coming back into the frame right now. I shot them from the front. So now I'm talking to the young lady. She's about to walk around because one of the shots they asked for was they wanted a car shot on the inside. I did the car shots, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't really a big fan of the shots that I captured. And really, to be honest with you, there's no problem with that. You won't like every shot that you shoot unless you do, I'm just honest enough to say that I don't like every shot that I shoot, but yeah, so I was kind of pressed for time, so I really couldn't go in my bag like how I wanted to, because again, I would love to have a softbox, something with a huge spread, but I just didn't have the time to. So right now we are at the rear of the vehicle. Mom is holding the train again. The wind started picking up again, so I'm sitting down just to establish some stability on my shot. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I still have I believe that's my Sigma on there right now. That's the 50. I didn't switch my lens over, I think, until the next the next couple shots. But yeah, as you can see, the wind is helping out. Her dress was perfect for this environment. Her hair, you know, like it maintained, everything was nice. You know, she would have to adjust it periodically, but at this point in time, I really didn't go into this shoot with any set poses. I think her mom did send some inspiration, but I think it was more so related to the actual dress itself and the look. I didn't have any shots, so I basically freestyled the entire thing. And the beauty of photography is once you get comfortable enough and once you understand what your style is, and once you understand your clients, right, you can create seamlessly, you know. And again, as you can see, I'm laying down right now on the ground, you know. That's another reason as to why I don't wear, you know, a whole lot of fancy clothes, and I don't wear like a lot of my tennis shoes out on a shoot, man, because I never really know what to expect, and I don't want to get my stuff dirty. You know, if I have to, you know, get down on the floor, if I'm laying on my stomach in the dirt or something like that, you know, I have on my work clothes. So a lot of times in these BTS videos, you kind of see me wearing the same thing, but for that reason. So now the reason why I'm back so far is because I've changed my lens. You can't see it, but I changed it over to the Samyang 135 1.8. The lens is a B-Shao, and it's half the price of the Sigma. The Sigma was my dream lens years ago, you know what I'm saying? But I bought the Samyang. I read the reviews. The reviews came out pretty dope, man. So I took a chance, I bought it, and I love the lens. But right now, again, as you can see, I'm back. There's a building behind her, and I use that as the backdrop. The building is like that brown tan, so her green was really gonna pop up against that building, right? So like I just wanted a different vantage point, so that's what we did, and I'll add those photos into as well. These are her solo shots, so we just wanted to incorporate the dress, and her mom had an idea for some of those shots, you know, as far as with the dress, so that's what we did. The beautiful thing about having people on set with you most of the time is that they can assist you, and it takes the workload off of you. Now the problem comes in when people overstep their boundaries, but what I can say is with this group right here, this group was perfect. They were superb, you know. And I'm gonna be honest with you as well, sometimes you do have to let people know when they are overstepping their boundary on your photo shoot. Don't be afraid to, because if you don't, it's gonna keep on happening, and you don't want to go into a situation being frustrated. So I forgot to move the camera right here, but I just wrapped up a shot. She was using I believe it was the car door or something like that as a prop. So I shot that, I got it, and now we are about to move to a different location. Well, no, a different point. All right, so I'm shooting the young man right now. I believe we wrapped up with the young lady at this point in time. This is it's my first time seeing the footage after I just did, you know, some random cuts. So I'm kind of just going off the dome, y'all. So all right, so what I did was I placed the young man in front of the vehicle. And yeah, so at this point I'm still using the Samyang 135, and he was kind of not apprehensive, you know, but he didn't have any poses in mind. So he asked, you know, like if I could help him out as far as with posing. So right now, like I'm just giving him some ideas as far as on some poses that, you know, guys would like. And at this point, I'm actually going natural light. As you can see, I don't have any light stands. Yep, but all in all, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this shoot came out perfect. It was dope. I captured some very, very good content, and I couldn't wait to make it back to the house to look at it and check it out. So with that being said, please leave some comments below. I'm trying to create more content for you guys. So, you know, just shoot out anything, you know, that you guys want to see, and holla at your boy.